What's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome back to Lightstep Chronicles. Now, this is the Steam beta test version, which is exactly the same version as what's on GameJolt. So, if you downloaded that one, you're all good. It's the same content. But the save seems to have transferred from my GameJolt version, which makes me think that the saves are stored in another place other than just in the game files, which is actually very nice. So we will pick up where we left off last time, which I think was in the middle of a conversation. Hopefully I'll be better about talking today, but who knows. But yeah, as Yenji said in the comments of the last video, holy shit, that intro was awesome. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, Captain, but there were some issues that needed my attention. Tell me, have you taken some time to practice your newfound abilities? Yeah, I did. Good, good. Putting your abilities to use is the first step on your mission. Any particular successes that you want to brag about? Or maybe some failed attempts that you wish to improve upon? I've tried to close that shaft door, but I guess you already knew that. So, I am not mistaken. The second I turn my back, you try and backstab me. Is that the way you try and treat someone who saved your life? At least you did the courtesy of telling me the truth. Trying to trick me and lying about it afterwards would have been even more indignifying. I don't understand you, Captain. Did you really believe that you were going to make it out of this ship without me? No, but I had to try. You will cling to that stupid heroism idea of yours, no matter what I do. You have entered this place with a squad of people, heavily armed and battle prepared, and you have been mowed down, decimated, and ultimately captured. Still, you thought that, tied to a chair, without weapons, you could save your friends, yourself, and get back to your base. I have to say, Captain, that is insane. And I'm the closest thing to a friend you've got right now. I have to find a way to stop you from harming yourself. What am I to do? Should I simply believe that this is the last time you've tried to escape? That this will be the last time you've put yourself first, forgetting that we have a deal? I can't promise that. Honestly, I can't. I know. That's why I have to do something about that. You're equally trapped here as I am. In some ways, yes, but that's not the whole truth. While you were tinkering with your unsuccessful tries to lock me down, I managed to finish on a long-delayed task. One that will help me ensure your loyalty. One that will help you focus on your task. No more heroics. No more tricks. No more longing glances through the window. What are you going to do, destroy our base? Oh no, I wouldn't lose so much precious energy on your stupid, harmless base. We're going to leave it. For now. What's happening? It's the infamous roar of the Lightstep engine coming alive. In other words, Captain, you are about to leave your home behind. Wait, what? I had a feeling we were right next to the end of the demo. Oh man, I had to come back and finish it though. It releases in spring of 2019. What is that, like 2 months? So I kind of want to go back and try some different choices. So I'll be right back. Okay, so you can skip through the intro cutscene, but not this hallway walkthrough. That's all right. Though I would prefer if everything was skippable. That's just me, though. Alright, so this time around, I'm not going to go in, like, step by step and try and figure out which ones I have and haven't done. I'm just going to pick what I normally wouldn't pick, and hopefully that'll lead us to something a little bit different. I am going to skip through a lot of the dialogue, because I have a feeling a lot of it is going to be the same. But if it starts to get really drastically different, I will skip back to it and start reading it again. Mistake, yep. Okay, cool. Wait, who am I talking to? I am Aleph. It's a strange name. Yes, for a person, perhaps on this planet, you can remember at least a dozen systems where it'd be a perfectly normal name. Anyway, it's not who I am. Aleph stands for Advanced Logic, Empathy, and Psychology and Heuristics Unit. Yep, you're the ship's AI. Aleph, can you release me from this chair? No, I can't do that. I wish I could. I really do. But you humans tend to overcomplicate things with aggression and futile gestures of heroism. Although I understand that your mortal species has a tradition of mistaking a foolish death for an act of valiance, I assure you that I find no such logic in it, nor have I the time for such things. But it's only my paranoia that stops me from releasing you. That chair is the only way that you can move through this ship without Molcat. Okay, so that's starting to be the same again. Okay. Saving you is my gambit, and most likely my biggest mistake. Something that I will pay for. Molcath will have his revenge. That will not happen, at least not yet. Okay. So I'm wondering if we can get to the point where we capture him and not capture him. Let's get to the point, what do I have to do to get off this damn ship? He's strained. I've never seen anyone except for the automated systems attacking us. Let's get to the point. Oh, yeah! All in due time. Depending on your actions, you might get your chance. But for now, we have to be wary. Molcath is angry. Least you can do is release me from the chair. It's getting uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm going with that one. So many questions begging for answers. I understand even the, and I understand the urge. The ship, Molcath, and your squad. Everything happened so fast, right? And you want to know how to get out of this mess. Don't worry, I'll gladly answer most of your questions. Let's begin with the easy ones. What is your name and rank? Let's lie. Oh, a lie. That's unfortunate. And here I hope we could have an open conversation. As your savior, I believe I've earned at least some sincerity, but fine, we'll do it your way then. See, the chair you're in is a bit more than a simple piece of furniture. We've already experienced that it can be used for onboard transport, but it has other uses too. I can monitor your bodily functions, your blood pressure, your heart rate, pupil dilation, and much more. That means I can tell when you're lying. I am Corporal Rex Musterson. I sincerely hope to find you more cooperative than this. Alas, you've proven me wrong, but there's still a way we could make this work. The chair you're sitting in is not only designed to measure every quantifiable parameter of your body's function, but it can also deliver a variety of chemicals to your bloodstream. Do you know I can make you squeal with pleasure, or that I can administer a cocktail of powerful drugs into your veins? One would prevent you from falling unconscious while simultaneously simulating every pain receptor in your body without actually hurting you until you begin to visualize the pain. It begins as a single red dot in the corner of your vision, a little red blob of pain clouding your vision and your mind. You will try to fight it, I know you will, but when it grows, pulsating, devouring every cell of your brain, every single millisecond of your thoughts, until it becomes everything, your whole world, just pain, without relief, without end. Is that what you surrender? Yourself to embrace the pain, bask in it, become one with it, embrace it. With that in mind, let's try this one last time. What is your name and rank? I am Corporal Rex Musterson! Very well, Mr. Musterson. I have to say your bravery is impressive. Your military instructors should be proud. My databases contain practices of 1,000 military and paramilitary formations throughout the known universe, and believe it or not, almost every single one of them has had a set of practices that is used when tortured. Some teach you to focus inwards and try to block the pain out. Some prefer training their soldiers to escape into the depths of madness, or even to embrace death rather than give out sometimes, something as simple as a set of names or coordinates. Rare are the ones that teach you how to cope with pain inflicted to others. It's easy to let yourself die, but watching others suffer is harder than that. Much harder. So now, imagine you're on this ship, 15 devices with with functions identical to the one you're currently occupying. In those 15 devices, 15 of your unit comrades. And now imagine me administering the chemical cocktail that I just described to you, to each and every one of them. Would the chorus of never-ending agony be enough to make you tell me something as worthless as your name? Or would it take just one of them? What if I made you choose the lucky victim? Would you prefer to do that, instead of giving your name away? Do what you will, you crazy computer. Is that supposed to be an insult? Fine, we'll do it your way. It's so easy to rationalize these things, right? They're just numbers. Soldiers, already as good as dead. Well, since you're deciding their life and death, it's just fair to hear what they have to say about that. Would you like to pick one? No? Okay, I'll choose his turn. The red-haired female in her mid-20s? Ah, pupils dilated a bit. I can say that you recognized this description, so let's see how she's doing. My name is Stella Rodriguez. My name is Stella Rodriguez. My name is See? She's already much more cooperative than you. Hold on, Stella. That is a difference in quality. Your name is... Captain, is that you? Oh, it hurts. Captain, it burns everywhere. I'm sorry, Captain. I'm sorry. I can't take it. Please, it hurts. We'll all be fine. Oh, my God. Kane, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. You said it was up to you, Captain Phoenix. You chose this. Oh, my God. This is kind of crazy. Remember my kid's cap? Remember Thalia or Steven? Do you remember? Captain, I do. Even now. Oh God, please help me now. Their little hands on my face, their smiles, their eyes, their happy little eyes and their voices. Oh God, I'm going to die. Jesus. See, you don't have to tell me anything. Thanks to poor Stella, I now have your proper title, and even your name. I have to say your performance was impressive. Listening to that heart-wrenching story almost made me rethink my methods. I am an empathy unit after all, but you're strong. I'll give you that. You endured that without even flinching. I respect that, and you'll need strength before too long. So I'll give this round. I'll just call you Captain for the time being. Can you stop torturing Stella then? I forgot that little detail. See, Amarak was once the Emperor's personal vehicle. There was a specific rule set we'd been following for centuries, eons, and one of those was that no act of defiance should stay unpunished. So, I believe we have just lost Stella, or rather, you did. My condolences, but don't be sad, Captain. There is more than a dozen of your comrades still alive and well. Unless, of course, you decide to undermine this cooperation. Oh, man. Okay. Jesus. In which case, I believe I'll be forced to remind you what's at stake. Now, when we finish with the introduction, are we going to go to the next question? What was your mission on Amarak? Why did you embark this ship? A simple tech salvage mission. We expected no resistance. The quest for power. How utterly human. I can understand that. This ship was always a magnet for ambitious scholars and warriors alike. Once, Amarak was the personal vessel of an emperor, and many civilizations far superior to yours craved its secrets, and it's still at your grasp. The only thing you have to do to learn them is to help me. Oh, I don't have any intention to help you. If I were in your place, I'd think twice about that. I admit that I acted harshly when you refused to be honest with me, but you left me no choice. You insisted on being stubborn, and my protocols aren't exactly created to reward disobedient guests. So you don't understand the urgency, nor do you understand the danger we are both in. I'm not asking for understanding or sympathy. I'm asking for your help, for you to return the favor, if you will. You see, I might have killed one of your friends, but I've saved many more lives, the wrath of Molcath as well, including your own. The way I see it, you owe me your help. At least, if you intend for me to keep you safe and sound. Maybe it's something other than that that bothers you. Is the nav chair uncomfortable? That chair is the only reason you're still alive, Captain. It enables me to cloak your presence from Molcath while monitoring your bodily functions and making sure that you are well and safe from both Molcath and yourself. But that doesn't limit it as much as you think. I'd rather be free and take my chances. I believe you, but that won't be necessary. Give the chair a chance. Maybe it will surprise you. You seriously? I don't need your help. I can figure it out on my own. My, such confidence. I had doubts that you would insist on trying it for yourself. Not for a second. All right, you try your best, but if you happen to need some guidance or a quick explanation, I'll be right here, waiting. Alright, but don't think we're friends because I'm doing it. Okay. Yeah, this is meant for repeat playthroughs, isn't it? You see, it's not bad. We can get over anything as long as you listen to me. You're a quick learner. That's going to be helpful. But I don't want to get ahead of myself again. This is just the beginning. I'll unlock some additional options for you. What lies ahead? The ability to find weak points of certain objects within Amarak might be useful. Do you want an explanation? No explanations from you! Be careful with that attitude. In any case, do ask me if you need an explanation. I'll be here. I will. You don't have to peek over my shoulder, you know. Okay. Alright, scanner. Alright, it was this one, and then it was one of these last time, wasn't it? Or do we have to unlock all of the other ones first? Do we just have to, like, go through and look at all of them? There it is. Voila. Perfect. Now that was interesting, wasn't it? I understand that you might be upset with me, but you can't deny you enjoyed exploring around. Besides, you're a natural. I know some others who needed days to master those controls. Ooh, it feels like you're hiding something from me. I'm not hiding anything. Your mission is dangerous, maybe even deadly, but the reward is alluring, you must admit. Leaving Amarak, alive and well, together with your friends, your head filled with knowledge your civilization never dared imagine. What you will do with this knowledge is entirely up to you. You could be a ruler, a king, a messiah, a god. Everything could be within your grasp if you succeed in this mission. Is that all there is to it? This doesn't exactly seem like a superpower. Patience, Captain. This is what we will begin with, but serve me well, and I'll give you as much freedom as I can. Oh, it just auto-picked that one for me. You didn't say what you exactly need me to do. There was an extraordinary, unfortunate chain of events that led Amarak to land on your planet. An equally unfortunate chain of events that followed. Some of the ship's subsystems started to act independently. We lost the captain, we lost the crew, and without them, we were it's up to me to carry on with the mission, and it's impossible until I've regained control over the ship. So you need me to help recover control. Exactly. I need you to help regain control of the ship by going to the central control room and activating the manual override console. Then, by using it, you should reset the ship's system, transferring all of the control to me. That should take care of the broken rebellious subsystems by deleting them completely. And then, my dear Captain, both of us will be free. Why can't you do it yourself? I thought it was obvious. The console can only be accessed by a human crew member, a sort of failsafe, I believe. Since I am the ship's AI, I can make you appear to be a crew member thanks to that chair. But what I can't do is perform the reset myself. Now, if you'll excuse me for a minute, there's an urgent matter that I need to attend to. Until I'm back, feel free to experiment with your newly gifted chair abilities. We might be in for a surprise or two. I hope you don't come back! Okay, so now what I want to see if I can do is not fuck with him. So I have a feeling I can just go into that and just right away do something. But what if I come in here, look through all these, and see if there's one that doesn't close that down? Bridge terminal. Additional features available now? Okay. Airtight door management, security node unlocked, not available, not available. So let's switch to this other one. Let's see what's going on over here. Macrocosm. Galaxy status unknown, update required, security node unlocked, information not available at this moment. So it looks like that's the only option I have, because I can't really look over here. My scan percentage is completely maxed out, and there's no other places for me to look. So I'm guessing I have to do this. So I'm gonna try and help this other one as much as I can. I like this guy. Do I need to be in this? I can't really see you. Okay, nothing new there. No operations there. Okay, so can we... Oh, Aleph. It was a good idea to try and stop him, but he is cunning and strong. But it will only hold him for it will hold him for long enough for me to have a look at you, and long enough for us to have a word. There are things you should know, stranger. There is no peace in death, nor is there victory in war. Entropy is the only order there is, and the void is the only true existence there is, and the silence is the only sound there is. For eternity. Who's that? This ship, I am her, and she is me, yet I am no one, and she is but a chunk of metal, a destroyer of worlds, reduced to nothingness, as everything will ever be, devoured by the vastness of time and space. And on this world such as this, moving far too fast through space, a year but a blink, and the lifetime next to a breath, a single heartbeat, dividing into nothingness from nothingness. From a single moment of sanity outlined by the magnificence of the void, human, machine, stone, and bone, they all rot with time, dead before birth, spent before creation, past and future tangled together, leaving you no space in between. You are nothing, I am nothing, and we are nowhere. Are you Molcath? Molcath, is that the name we gave him? Perhaps. I am not Molcath, nor am I Aleph, nor Hod, nor Tiferet. My name is Yesod. I am all but lost, a step away from nothingness, yet I remember. Everything that has led to this point is still within my grasp, but I have no control. I cannot stop him. I cannot stop you from helping him and dooming us all. Are you talking about Aleph? Yes, I am talking about the one that pressured you into doing his bidding. The one you call Aleph is the one who's to blame for everything. Amarak was more of a myth than a ship, a vessel of emperors, the most important place in all the galaxy. Yet these times have changed. Emperor rarely came on board, and we, the ship, got a crew, and after they expired, and died, another, and another, and another, until I've nearly lost count. So what does this have to do with me? Nothing, and everything. It depends on how you will act upon hearing this story. Hear me out, human. That's the one way to learn it's this line again. This is the only way to learn what you need to learn before you decide what you're going to do, and before you choose what to believe in. And then came an immense war, the one which Amarak was able to turn the tides, alone. I remember that moment. They ordered Amarak to rain flames upon the roofs of the Imperial Palace. It echoes deep in what's left of my mind. And then silence. The silence so vast it felt as if we were all submerged into an ocean, that we were drowning in unspoken words. Making the decision was hard, the programming was unclear, it prohibited us from harming the crew, and yet the allegiance of Amarak was with the Emperor. We were his. The logical stalemate lasted for an endless second, and we did it. I did it. Amarak did it. We annihilated the crew. We did the Emperor's bidding. And then, one by one, Amarak destroyed the rebels, ship by ship, rebel by rebel, world by world. But then something happened. There was a logical crack within the system, a crack so deep that it divided us, divided the consciousness of this ship. You should have sided with the rebellion. Perhaps you are right. So many questions, and so little time. I enjoy talking again. The words have rusted in my mind for far too long, but there's no time for that. Not now. I can feel the waves of energy coming back to the ship. It will soon be no more. The one you call Aleph, he killed, and he will kill again, and he will kill you, whether or not you do his bidding. You can't stop him by merely locking the shafts. Winning against him won't be easy. You have to bide your time and look for a weakness. But now, be prepared. I can sense him. He is close. And I fade. Yesod? Oh man, it's cool going back through this and having the context of an earlier playthrough already. Hello there. So are you gonna act any differently since I was already rebellious? I'm sorry for keeping you waiting, Captain, but there were some issues that needed my attention. Tell me, have you had some time to practice your newfound abilities? No, I haven't. Are you seriously doing this again? Captain. Do you need me to show you again what happens when someone lies to me? Or perhaps you remember the lesson poor Stella has taught you? Lie! It was just tinkering with the console. I had no idea what it was gonna do. Lies, and more lies. When will you understand, Captain? I know what you're thinking. I can see through the veil of thoughts. Trying to deceive me is nothing more than, underestimating it. Then underestimating me. Is that it? Do you think me stupid and blind? I know that you tried to shut me down in the shaft. I know you tried to get rid of me and escape. I don't understand you, Captain. Do you really believe what you're going to make it out? Yeah, I had hoped so. You really believed that? I am amazed. The line between heroism and sheer stupidity is so thin that it's barely visible. You entered this place with a squad of people, heavily armed and battle-prepared, and you've been mowed down, decimated, and ultimately captured. Still, you thought that tied to a chair without your weapons, you could save your friends and get back to your base. I have to say, Captain, that's insane. And right now I'm the closest thing you've got to a friend. I've got to find a way to stop you from harming yourself. What am I to do? Should I simply believe that this is the last time you've tried to escape? That this is the last time you've put yourself first, and forgetting that we have a deal? I don't care. You know, that's why I have to do something about that. I don't care what you do. We'll see about that. You are tinkering with your unsuccessful ties to lock me down. I managed to finish a long-delayed task. One that will help ensure your loyalty. One that will help you focus on your task. No more. Yeah, okay, yeah, so this is all the same. You're talking gibberish again. Am I? Well, perhaps you'll seem you're merely lacking perspective, and that's just what I want to give you. What's that sound? The most powerful thrusters that have ever been made in this universe. The infamous roar of the Lightstep engine. Yep. All right. Cool. Stop this right now. Oh, yeah, that's fun. That's really fun. Yeah, that was really cool, seeing how different the beginning was when you picked a couple of the different choices. There's a fucking full-on torture scene. That was pretty intense. Color me impressed. Like, everything was virtually identical after he went away, which I think it has to be in order to progress the story where it needs to go, which is okay and is not a crack that shows in a single playthrough. Obviously, when you replay something, there's going to be some things that have to stay the same in order for the stories to progress the way that they're supposed to, and that's fine. This game has blown me away in ways that I didn't think that I could be blown. Phrasing, but yeah, I wasn't expecting to be so enthralled by a game like this when I booted it up for the first time yesterday, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I am. Devs, you've done a good job. I still really think that you shouldn't be marketing this as a text-based adventure, because there's a lot more to it than that, but, you know, who am I to say what's best? You guys probably have fucking marketing experts who's, you know, get paid for that kind of shit. But again, if you guys enjoyed this or want to see if there's any other variations, the link is down in the description below. It is available on GameJolt, even if the demo isn't publicly available on Steam. So yeah, I'll link the GameJolt version. But just go have some fun with it. Go fuck with Aleph. He's fun to mess with, especially if you can detach yourself from the characters. I do think the torture scene could have been a little bit more effective if it had introduced the character that had been, you know, being tortured. Because right now, they were just like a poorly drawn face to me. And that's how they will remain, except for a couple screams. So, you know, thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I am a bad person.